Welcome in to the Bengals Breakdown by Chat Sports. Tyler Jones here with you. Appreciate you joining us. Coming up on today's show, we're going to catch you up to speed on the latest Cincinnati Bengals news and rumors. And today, they're all about Dalvin Cook, the Minnesota Vikings running back who has had a very good career to this point, could be on his way out of Minnesota. It's been trade rumors galore within the last month plus. And one team that has kind of gained some traction, some interest of some sorts, is the Cincinnati Bengals. And Bleacher Report has suggested as much with a new rumor courtesy of Christopher Knox. Let's listen to what Christopher Knox had to say. Simply put, Cook is a more dynamic back than Mixon, Joe Mixon, one with more speed, more elusiveness, and more breakaway ability. Cook's longest run in 2022, 81 yards, was more than double Mixon's, 40. Replacing Mixon with Cook would add another home run threat. This offense is already pretty dang good. And then you add another playmaker with Dalvin Cook. That could get very, very interesting, my friends. I'll share my thoughts, and we'll dive into this possibility here in just a second. Before we do, folks, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? I mean, we are talking about your Cincinnati Bengals, and we are covering this team like no one else is. And we already eclipsed 1,000 subscribers, but we want to keep this train going. And the more subscribers we get, the more resources we can dedicate to talking about your Cincinnati Bengals. Look, things are good in Cincinnati, right? A lot of momentum with this franchise and the direction that it's headed, coming off a back-to-back AFC Championship game appearances. We want to cover this team and provide you the best Cincinnati Bengals coverage. But in order to do that, you got to subscribe, and you got to get more of your Bengals friends to subscribe as well. Doesn't cost you a thing. YouTube.com/BengalsTV. Turn on notifications. You'll never miss a moment, and be a part of what we're doing here on the channel. Subscribe now. I'll say this when it comes to Dalvin Cook. The talent is obviously there, but he is getting older, and he's not cheap. In fact, he's pretty expensive, to be honest, when it comes to Dalvin Cook. Let's show you the money of the way things look for Dalvin Cook. Not only are you looking at him being paid around $10.4 million this year, but as time goes on for Dalvin Cook, it doesn't get cheaper. To me, that's not a good recipe of a running back getting older and then costing more money as time goes on. With the 3 years remaining, you go from 10.4 this year to 11.9 next year, and then 12.9 by 2025? Oh, call me skeptical, to say the least there. The numbers from Dalvin Cook have been fantastic, though. You can't argue that. 1,100 yards in 2019, 1,500 yards in 2020. He had another 1,100-yard season in 2021 and did it again in 2022. He has been a machine the last several seasons there for the Minnesota Vikings. And wherever he plays next year, he is going to be good again, I would expect. But big contract, and how much longer can this go? We'll see. Should the Bengals trade for Dalvin Cook? What do you think? Tell me in the comment section. Why for yes, in for no? Do you like the talent, but is he worth the cost? It's a decision the Bengals will have to consider. Let us know what you think in the comment section. Why for yes, in for no, if the Bengals should make a trade for Dalvin Cook or not. And I'll see you next time here at the Bengals Breakdown.